As a leader of an organization, your time is very precious, and staying organized is one of the key ways to protecting your time and eliminating stress. I am going to show you my document that I created for my music, art, and drama club, so hopefully you can eliminate stress, be organized, and be the best leader that you can possibly be. I'll take you through the 4 steps needed to create this document, an all-inclusive roster for your group to streamline your leadership process, add additional suggestions for maintaining and appreciating roster maintenance, and give you access to download my club's roster for free to use it as a template. Your all-inclusive roster will be a multi-page document that will give you a snapshot of each person in your group. Hi, I'm Bethany Baldwin, and I'm excited to break down the 4 steps that I used to create my roster so that you can make one for your group too. So, step 1, create the structure for your roster. Make a document labeled roster. I use Google Docs. In it, you will make a table that you will duplicate for each member. The number of columns and rows will be decided as you decide your club's needs. Eventually, you will copy and paste the exact number of tables, 1 per member, and then give each table a number so you can easily see how many club members you have. And I like to put the name of the club member right above each table because it stands out visually. It's just easier to find. It also makes it easier for someone who is helping you do that roster to be able to see those names above there. And another helpful hint, if you enter the students' names in alphabetical order by their first name, that will make it easier for someone else to come in, take care of your roster, easily find every single student's name. Add a comment below to let others know of other online resources other than Google Docs that they could plug this roster information and process into to help them create a custom roster process that fits them. Okay, step 2, you're going to make spaces for the personal information for each club member. So on the left side of your table, you should include larger boxes with the important info about your members. Decide what information you frequently need to reference about each member. Really take the time to think through the specific things you frequently need to reference for your club members. Other options for this section might be jersey numbers, home address, parent and family names, cell phone, email, school, etc. Step 3, you're going to make boxes for tracking important information. The middle section for each table is a box for each important document or item that needs turned in for each student. You can see how I color coordinated each box with the title of each document or need at the beginning of the roster, so I don't have to fill the chart with words. Step 4, make a detailed attendance recording section. The right portion of this table is for attendance. The top row should get the month and date, and underneath you will record attendance in a specific way. Here's what I do. X for present, E for excused. I leave the box blank for unexcused absences and then follow up with the student. V for vacation, S for sick, and I circle the box if they arrived late or left early. Some of these things might not be important to your club, and you might have other ideas of things that are important, and you should come up with a unique way of documenting those things. If a student misses a meeting without you hearing from them, and especially if they miss 2 meetings in a row, reach out to them. I know you might be frustrated, but assume the best about them. Maybe reach out to both them and their guardian with the same message, and just let them know you miss them. Tell them the things you appreciate about them being in your club. Reaching out could save someone's life. Attendance is also used to gauge commitment levels, provide accountability, and documentation if you ever have to give reasons for leadership decisions based on someone's attendance. One of the really frustrating things about being a leader today with technology is all the ways that someone can message you about attendance. So every single time someone messages you from whatever platform or word of mouth or however they do it, go straight to your roster and document that absence and give the reason if you can. Even if you have to do a little jot of a note, you'll think you'll remember it, but if you're like me, I don't even want to keep that information in my brain. So go straight to this roster and stay organized. An additional option, you could add another row of boxes for each week if you want to make the table a little bigger to record things like practice time, bringing a snack, reading the weekly club memos, posting or marketing for the club, selling tickets, etc. The roster is not intended to be a replacement for registration or release forms. It is supposed to be the things that you have to reference frequently at your meetings. So go back and make sure that everything that you're going to put in your roster meets that standard, and everything else that you don't need frequently needs to go in a file somewhere. The roster can be used in a digital version or on paper. I'm a paper girl. If using paper, always use a pencil or erasable pen. Modeling good organization skills cultivates a culture of safety and also personal ownership in the club. Make sure you make a new, updated roster each year. I include one other table at the end of my roster to stay organized as to which students are not coming back for the club. So you'll document the official reason they're not coming back as provided by the member, so the true reason is communicated properly. I send all members who leave a thank you for participating in MAD letter, which I have a YouTube video on. That table also includes a box to mark when I have told the club that the student is not coming back, and a box when I've removed them from the club app, just to keep myself organized. Invest in making those boxes unique to your club. It would be easy to forget to honor members that leave your club, but think about what it will mean to them when you express their value, both to you and to the club, and how you would want the clubs that you're part of to miss your presence when you leave. Don't forget to follow the link in the description of this video so you can download my roster as a template. Follow the video on the thank you for participating letter so you can provide that for your club, or maybe check out my Music, Art, and Drama Med Society.